Good morning to all. Today our topic is on heat exchange process. So exchange of heat in a substance at constant pressure. In this constant pressure, the temperature of substance changes and the substance remains in single phase. Its first condition. Second condition, the temperature of substance remains constant but phase changes. It changes phase from solid to liquid, liquid to gases, but the temperature remains constant. According to the first condition, the temperature of the substance changes, but the substance in same phase, single phase, liquid in liquid phase, solid in solid phase, gas in gaseous phase, but the temperature changes during the exchange of heat, that is either in absorption or rejection. So a small experiment on this. Let us take a unit mass of ice. The temperature of ice at minus 5 degrees centigrade. So the x-axis indicates, sorry, y-axis indicates temperature, x-axis indicate the heat, x-axis indicate heat, the y-axis indicates the temperature. Let us take a small uh, unit mass of ice. Let us take unit mass of ice, that is at a temperature of minus 5 degrees centigrade. The heat is supplied to that ice continuously. The temperature of ice gradually increases. Temperature of ice gradually increases from minus 5 degrees centigrade to 0 degrees centigrade. At minus 5 degrees centigrade, at 0 degrees centigrade, the ice remains in constant. Sorry, ice remains in solid state. Remains in solid state. But the temperature change takes place. Minus 5 degree to minus 4, minus 4 to minus 3. Finally, it got temperature of 0 degree centigrade. So this change in temperature, absorption of heat, minus 5 degree centigrade to 0 degree centigrade. Here, next, so continuously heat is supplied to that ice. So what happened? The phase change takes place, but the temperature remains constant from B to C. After getting 0 degree centigrade, the heat is supplied to that substance. What happened? The solid ice is converted to liquid. Solid ice is converted to liquid from B to C. Without changing temperature, the phase change takes place. Without changing temperature, the phase change takes place. Finally, it got completely liquid state at point C. At point C, continuously we are supplying heat from C to D. The finally at D, it finally got a temperature of 100 degrees centigrade. The phase of liquid in liquid state, the temperature change takes place. Temperature change takes place. But the same phase, in a same phase without changing, but changing its temperature. At D, it starts boiling. It starts boiling. At that is at 100 degrees centigrade. It starts boiling. That boiling water converts to vapor at a point D to E. It absorption of heat without changing temperature, it converts liquid to vapor. It converts liquid to vapor. And finally at E, the phase is vapor state. State is vapor state. So A to B in ice solid state, B to C the phase change takes place. B to C phase change place takes place, that is ice plus water. At point C completely in water state. C to D water, the temperature change takes place. D to E the phase change takes place. Water combination is water plus steam. At point E it is completely in vapor state. Completely in vapor state. So see here, from A to B, during the A to B the temperature from minus 5 degree centigrade to 0 degree centigrade, here it absorption of heat, the temperature change takes place without change in phase, that is called as sensible heat, that is called as sensible heat. The heat transferred without phase change in result in the temperature rises from A to B. A to B during this process is called as a supplied heat is called as a sensible heat. Sensible heat, see here, A to B also here adding sensible heat, C to D also adding sensible heat. The temperature change takes place. A to B also temperature change takes place. C to D also temperature change takes place. So the amount of energy that is absorbed or released during the change in temperature is called as sensible heat. Suppose the water, the here at B, the temperature of the water, B is the temperature of the water. At point B, temperature of the water is ice is sorry, temperature of the ice is 0 degree centigrade. So B to A, B to A, from ice it gradually decreases temperature 0 to minus 5. This is sensible heat reduction. The temperature decreases, temperature decreases, the ice remains in ice state, solid state. It is remains in solid state, but the temperature decreases. It release the sensible heat. Release the sensible heat. It release the sensible heat. Okay. So D to C also, it liquid state the temperature changes from 100 degree centigrade to 0 degree centigrade. 0 degree centigrade. C to D, it releases the sensible heat, releases the sensible heat. A to B sensible heat, A to B sensible heat, see here, A to B, A to B sensible heat absorption, A to B sensible heat absorption, that is heating. C to D also sensible heat absorption, that is also heating. B to A, B to A, B to A sensible heat reduction, B to A sensible heat reduction. The temperature decreases, temperature decreases, it rejects the heat. C D to C also sensible heat rejection, the temperature decreases, liquid to liquid state. It rejects the heat and liquid state to rejects the heat. Here latent heat, the amount of energy, the amount of energy absorbed or released during the phase change is called as latent heat. The amount of energy absorbed or released during the phase change is called as latent heat. See here, from B to C there is phase change takes place without changing the temperature. At B the temperature is 0 degree centigrade, at C the temperature is 0 degree centigrade. From minus 5 degree centigrade to 0 degree centigrade, after it getting it is in 0 degree centigrade. the ice is at 0 degree centigrade, it, we are here continuously supplying the heat. This ice melts and converted to water at point C, completely converts to water. During this phase, its absorption of heat is called as a latent heat. Without changing temperature, it changes its phase is called as a latent heat. B2C also latent heat absorption, D2E also latent heat absorption. It is at D, it is 100 degree centigrade, at D also 100 degree centigrade, at E also 100 degree centigrade. Its phase change takes place. Liquid is converted to gaseous state, vapor state. So D2E, the phase change takes place. So during this D2E, the absorption of heat is called as latent heat. Latent heat. 8 B2C, B2C it is called as melting. B2C it is called as melting. So solid is converted to liquid. D2E, the liquid is converted to vapor, that is called as vaporizing. Vaporizing, vaporize, vaporize, that is. So C2B, so the liquid is converted to ice, that is called as freezing. It is called as freezing, called as freezing. The vapor is converted to here, that at D, that is in water state. The vapor is converted to water, that is called as condensing. Condensing, that is called as condensing. See here. So B2C melting, D2 is vaporize, C2B that is freezing, A2 that is called as condensing. The total heat absorbed by the ice from -5 degree centigrade to at point A to E, that is the sensible heat at AB plus latent heat, that is QL, from B to C. Again sensible heat C to D, sensible heat C to D, latent heat D to E, D to E. So this is the total heat absorbed by the water from -5 degree ice from point A to E. So this is the total heat, that is the total heat. So this is again it is written it as, so this sensible heat, it is written as in, what is sensible heat? Sensible heat is equal to mc delta t at AB plus latent heat BC is equal, that is equal to ml L at BC. So sensible heat that is from C to D, that is equal to mc delta T, that is at C to D, C to D. So next sensible heat, latent heat at D to E, that is equal to ml latent heat at vaporization, that is latent heat of vaporization at D to E. So here the sensible heat, this is the m is the mass of the water, mass of the substance, C is the specific heat of the substance, this is the delta T is the change in temperature from B to A, change in temperature, m is the mass of the substance, L is the latent heat of the substance. Here the substance free ice, for the ice latent heat of for the ice is equal to L is equal to 335 kilojoules, 335 kilojoules per kg, So latent heat of vaporization for the water is equal to double 2 2257 2257 kilojoule per kg, kilojoule per kg. So this is the total heat absorbed by the water, that is equal to Q. While calculating all these terminologies we need. Thank you.